King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Jessie Ritter episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll highlight rising country singer-songwriter Jessie Ritter live in Beaumont, Texas.
Nothing's impossible when you're with me. Here in this wonderful, good enough, I can do anything, love.
Jessie Ritter, you been to Beaumont before?
I don't think I've ever played in Beaumont before. This is my first show here.
Name some country stars from Beaumont.
Okay, I think, isn't Janis Joplin from around here?
Yeah, rock star.
And isn't Tracy Byrd from around here?
Yes, good.
Okay, how many are you looking for?
We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also air Jessie Ritter's new video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. We'll check out the Soggy Bottom Saloon event calendar. And Jessie Ritter will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Fort Neches. King of the Road. Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. Don't tell anybody, but this is our 765th episode. And I'm now in the 15th year of producing this award-winning TV program. Man, how time flies when you're having a royal time. Of course, this year also marks the 10th anniversary of King's Country Internet Radio. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. Stream the multi-award-winning and nationally recognized Jim King of the Radio show, middays, Monday through Friday, on King's Country at kingscountry.net. Never settle for less. Now ride shotgun with me right here in Beaumont, Texas. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV and radio.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, folks.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Running down Thompson Bridge in old blue jeans. A triple backflip off a rusted tire swing. Broken arm and trophy scars. That's one hell of a way to win a heart. Might kill him for we're done. At least it keeps us young. Young like summer nights, dancing around in circles, bathing in the moonlight. Young when you fall so fast, busy being 17 and hoping this love lasts. Might kill us for we're done. Love keeps us young. He was smoking those cigarettes down by the dock, erasing my dad's Corvette against the clock. 1950s classic red, that slow Patron buzzing our head. Might kill me before we're done. At least it keeps us young. Young like summer nights, dancing around in circles, bathing in the moonlight. Young when you fall so fast, busy being 23 and hoping this love
Jessie Ritter, welcome to Beaumont, Texas.
Thank you very much. I am very happy to be here.
I have to tell you up front that I've been fully vaccinated over 2 weeks ago, so
Good for you.
supposedly I'm immune. So,
You're safe. Good for you. It must be a good feeling.
Yeah, you look very healthy yourself, but been
my
a tough
best.
year. Been a tough last year or so with the pandemic, hasn't it?
A lot has changed. Yeah. Especially this time last year when we were kind of on the brink of not knowing what was going to happen and all the shows were canceled. That was a scary few months.
And your career was just taking off. It was really blowing up, too.
Thank you. But I found a way through the year to play outdoor shows and still connect with people and do a lot of live streams. I connected with people in Europe this year just through the internet that I never would have found otherwise. So there was definitely some downsides, but there was some positives too, and some opportunities that presented themselves that really wouldn't have otherwise.
Have you been to Southeast Texas before?
I have been to Southeast Texas before. I have family in Houston, and I had family who used to live in Corpus Christi, and we were lucky enough to take a trip to the King Ranch a couple years ago, which was amazing.
That's my grandfather's ranch.
Really?
Yeah, I'm king.
There you go.
No, just kidding.
Just like that. Oh, thank you.
Still to come, we'll air Jessie Ritter's latest music video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville.
Thanks, King of the Road, for letting me wear your crown hat.
Anytime, Your Highness. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Jessie Ritter will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches. We'll check out the Soggy Bottom Saloon event schedule. But next, we'll air more of our exclusive with rising country singer-songwriter Jessie Ritter, live in Beaumont, Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road. Terrell's Tree Service is the king of trees.
We cut down and prune and trim and recognize diseases, and we think we do a good service for our community.
I don't believe I've ever called another tree service. Very professional, very professional.
We got a 65-foot bucket truck here. We've got bobcats and skid steers. We've got stump grinders.
Terrell's Tree Service, the king of trees.
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
It's time now for the Soggy Bottom Saloon events calendar. Be at Soggy Bottom Saloon on Saturday, December 4th at 9 p.m. for a rockin' time with the Larry Tillery Blues Band. Check out Brian Barba on Friday, December 10th, and Roy Beard with Brian Barba on December 11th. On Friday, December 17th, Girls Night Out take the stage at 8 p.m. On Saturday, December 18th, Crosstown Renegades entertain at Soggy Bottom Saloon starting at 9 p.m. And bring in the new year with the Lane Allen Band on Friday, December 31st. Soggy Bottom Saloon also has karaoke with DJ Fire on Friday nights and DJ Short Boots on Saturday nights. And don't forget about the poker tournament every Tuesday starting at 7 p.m. Book an evening in the VIP lounge with your friends. Soggy Bottom Saloon, Beaumont's oldest bar, still operating. Soggy Bottom Saloon, 11325 Old Voth Road in Beaumont, Texas. This has been the Soggy Bottom Saloon events calendar.
But I wrote this song about this kind of love that makes you feel like anything is possible in the world. I hope the kind of love we all find someday. Walking down Main at night, holding your hand in mine. I think that this just might be what it's about. You see, I haven't felt love like not since that 16 kiss, back when I thought I had it all figured out. But look what I know now. I think I could fly if I spread out my wings. I'd touch the sky if I just reached out for your hand. Well, there'd be a spark to light up the night and guide my heart. We'll take on the world one kiss at a time and count all the stars, capture their fire here in your arms. It's all that I need, and nothing's impossible when you're with me. Here in this wonderful, good enough, I can do anything, love.
Jessie Ritter, you been to Beaumont before?
I don't think I've ever played in Beaumont before. This is my first show here.
Name some country stars from Beaumont.
Okay, I think, isn't Janis Joplin from around here?
Yeah, rock star.
And isn't Tracy Byrd from around here?
Yes, good.
Okay, how many are you looking for?
Mark Chestnut.
Mark Chestnut, very cool.
Yeah, Clay Walker.
Hey, that's amazing.
And Tex Ritter. Are you related to Tex Ritter?
There you go. I don't know if I'm directly related, but it's got to be in my blood somewhere.
Definitely.
My whole family's doctors, so maybe the music side came from him.
I love your new video, Home.
Thank
Actually
you.
brought tears to my eyes when I read the backstory on that. It's got a lot to do with your father.
Yeah, it's very, very emotional. And Home was one of those songs that I needed to make for me. I mean, it was really a therapy writing session. But the fact that other people are connecting with it and finding their own story in my story is really, really cool.
Yeah, that was a really cool story about how you got married to Brian and you guys were headed on your big road trip and you revisited your home there on a ranch in Missouri.
Yes.
Had a hard time finding it, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of not really on Google Maps and tucked back in the woods, but I knew we were close and I was just determined to go see my old place. But it had been 20 years since I'd visited there.
The treehouse is still there with your name on it?
The treehouse is still there. It still had the cat that I painted on the wall and my horses and my name on the fence. And you can see that in the music video. And it was crazy because when we visited, it was at a period of time where someone was moving out and someone else was about to move in. So there was no one there. And the house was completely empty like the day I left it. And it was so eerie to return and have it look exactly the same.
There's some home movies in the video.
Yes.
Those are you and your dad. Your dad's a very handsome man.
He was incredible. He was just, I don't know, kind of a Renaissance man. He was a physician, but he was even more than that, an outdoorsman. He was a big hunter, and he took me fishing every day after school, and we rode four-wheelers together, and he just made me his little cowgirl. It was awesome to go back and be there the whole day, and they were so kind and welcoming, and I got to film in my treehouse and in my old bedroom, and it was really, really special.
Thank you very much.
Hey everybody, I'm Jessie Ritter. Y'all stay tuned for my new video, Home, coming up right after this.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. I'll never forget the time country star Jeff Bates stopped by. All he left was a dead battery.
Hey, I'm Jeff Bates, and I'm hanging out with my buddy Jim King. Came to stop by his house here to do a few songs off a new CD and some otherwise ridiculous stuff.
Then there's that guitar pick that Grammy-winning singer-songwriter Don Rollins left at King of the Road Productions. You're going to take a seat on the official King chair here at King of the Road Productions.
All right, then.
You don't have to wear the hat.
Good.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been serving up non-stop fun for Southeast Texas with live music and delicious adult beverages. Oh, and be ready to dance your butt off to the best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Of course, Date Night is every Thursday. And don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been serving it all up since 2008. Where have you been? 5 Star Feeds, located at 580 Highway 365 in Port Arthur, Texas, has it all, and they are locally owned by Tina Bean. 5 Star has all the feed you could possibly need, as well as hardware, horse saddles and tack, name brand Western and workwear, and much more. 5 Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. King of the Road. Howdy, and thanks again for watching the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. Still to come, Jessie Ritter will be in the Royal Spotlight, brought to you by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas. Now it's time for the Southeast Texas debut of Jessie Ritter's new video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. Of course, Pine Tree Lodge has it all going on. Fabulous live music Thursday through Sunday, fantastic food, delicious drinks, a king-size dance floor, and great service, and all in the scenic setting of Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle, Texas. Stop in there soon and tell Mike, Sandy, and Norma Miller that Jim King of the TV and radio sent you. Based in Nashville, Tennessee, and Northwest Florida, singer-songwriter Jessie Ritter plays a heartfelt brand of country pop with a breezy, romantic feel and plenty of charm. While studying music at Belmont University in Nashville, she released her EP, Stories Told. Ritter then cut her teeth on the cruise ship circuit, releasing her debut album, Coffee Every Morning, in 2018. Once again, here comes Her Royal Highness, Jessie Ritter, with Home, as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville.
Welcome to my home.
You can't find it on a map. Way back in the woods, it's everything I knew when I was just a girl. A bedroom with no door, and my own house in the trees. Everywhere I was, you were there with me. And I know I don't belong here anymore. The kitchen's bare, nothing on that hardwood floor. A million memories still hold you here. A whisper says you love me, carried on the air when I come home. 20 years can change a lot. A new place built next door, but that tree house in the back, it still has my name on the wall. And I know I don't belong here anymore. The kitchen's bare, nothing on that hardwood floor. A million memories still hold you here.
Good job. That's a big fish.
A whisper says you love me, carried on the air when I come home. And nothing feels more like mine. I've run these fields for my whole life. Dirt roads stain my feet, and I can't believe we had to leave. But I know you don't hurt anymore. That's worth the pain of moving forward.
Daddy, Daddy, Daddy.
And I know I don't belong here anymore. The kitchen's bare, nothing on that hardwood floor. A million memories still hold you here. A whisper says you love me, carried on the air when I come home.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
A place where they can run and play and not have to worry so much. Have go-karts and horses. 5 years, hopefully it'll all be reality.
So let's get back to more music.
The legendary Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle, Texas has been owned and operated by the Miller family since 1984. And in 1990, Southeast Texan and country music superstar Mark Chestnut filmed his debut music video there.
Well, it sure feels good to come in here and just pull up a seat.
A generation later, his son Casey Chestnut,
Frosted mug of a cool one helps to beat the heat.
My son, Casey Chestnut.
Since 1984, the Millers have kept it going with fabulous music, food, dancing, and scenery. Stopping there soon. Coming up next, Jessie Ritter will be in the Royal Spotlight.
Hey, I'm Jessie Ritter. I'll be in the Royal Spotlight next. Stay tuned.
In the Royal Spotlight is sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches.
King of the road.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. In need of a professional realtor to find your dream home or to sell your current house? Call Suzanne Simmons of RE/MAX 1 at 880-5307. There's no better realtor in all of Southeast Texas.
Y'all, this is my very favorite song of all time. Written by Miss Lori McKenna. Y'all probably heard Tim McGraw's version of it. You know there's a light that glows by the front door. And don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. And go to church 'cause your mama says to. And visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal and don't cheat and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. And when the dreams you're dreaming come to you, pride, but always stay humble and kind. Well, don't expect a free ride from no one, and don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Well, bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. And know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. And don't steal and don't cheat and don't lie. I know you got mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. And when the dreams you're dreaming come to you, with the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. It's hot, eat a root beer popsicle, shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget, come back around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. Thank you.
Bradley's Collision Center is an award-winning shop serving all of Southeast Texas since 1962. And it has been family-owned and operated by the Bradley family of Port Neches since the very beginning. Each and every one of their customers are treated like friends and family while receiving expert service. Bradley's Collision Center, 2639 Knoll Street in Port Neches, Texas. Call them at 722-9391 and visit Bradley'sCollisionCenter.com.
Advertising on the King of the Road Show HD is effective and affordable. For more information, call us at 748-9689 or email jim@jimkingoftheroad.com.
I guess we're ready to rock. Oh, hail to the king.